Assalamu alaikum, this is Ali Jafar and you're watching Charismatic Pakistan. We always noticed that international community is blaming Pakistan for the instability in Afghanistan. But the reality is totally different. During the 20 years long war in Afghanistan, Pakistan has been the biggest victim. In this video, I will share some key points that you will not be able to deny. Terrorism. When terrorism increased in Afghanistan 20 years ago, entire Pakistan faced the brunt of terrorist attacks. Terrorist incidents occurred on almost daily basis. Although the border regions were most affected, no corner of the country was spared. Ultimately, Pakistan lost over 80,000 lives as a direct effect of war in Afghanistan. Terrorist groups like TTP and JUA found refuge in Afghanistan's lawlessness and started carrying out attacks against civilian and military personnel in Pakistan. The worst incident was the attack on APS Peshawar that was carried out by Afghanistan-based TTP terrorists. Influx of refugees. After the Afghan War of 1980s and then after the US invasion in 2001, Pakistan faced a massive influx of refugees from Afghanistan. Despite economic problems of its own, Pakistan welcomed them, rehabilitated them and integrated them into its society. The number of Afghans living in Pakistan has today risen to more than 4 million. If situation in Afghanistan deteriorates further, it will displace more people from the country, but today Pakistan is not in a position to absorb any more refugees. Economic consequences. As a result of terrorism and refugee influx, Pakistan's economy faced severe setbacks with slowdown of commercial activity and depletion of revenues. Pakistan was pushed into the clutches of IMF loans. For returning these loans, Pakistan had to compromise on its developmental and social welfare projects. Pakistan's total loss due to the war in Afghanistan is over $150 billion, which is almost half of its GDP volume. These losses are solely due to the spillover of instability in Afghanistan, which compounded Pakistan's existing challenges. The bottom line is, being a victim of the instability in Afghanistan, it's Pakistan's national interest that peace is established in Afghanistan. Only then the region can return to a normalcy that is conducive to economic development and social uplift. World must recognize Pakistan's unmatched sacrifices for international peace and stability. Keep supporting Pakistan wherever you are. Pakistan Zindabad.